our motherland.
Hey everybody, Jeremy here with Browsy, a look at browser-based games and MMOs. And I want to take a quick look at Taern, which is an interesting kind of RPG with, I guess 2.5D, I guess you'd call it, like Ultima Online, which harkens back to some of those older aesthetics, as you can see in the video, but it has really good graphics and an interesting fight system, which you see here briefly in the video, that can constantly be switched up with powers and how many moves per turn you have, and you can switch it up during combat too, in between every move, which is interesting. You have a certain amount of points you spend on defense, between defense and offense, and so you learn different forms of defense and offense, mainly offense throughout the game, and then you set those. Then you can set the level of that affects the percentage chance that you'll hit per attack. And I want to take a look at the wiki first briefly, because it'll give us more of a first impression of this, because I'll definitely be coming back to this video. So here's the Taern wiki and a general overview of what the game's about. The questing I've done a little bit so far of. It's actually really interesting. A few little grammatical errors, but I tell you what, compared to quest text and the way quests are delivered in any MMO, I like it. It's slightly fresh. I mean, it's definitely not new, but it seems more realistic, like you're actually having ongoing dialogue with NPCs through the choices, because it's not so simplified, I guess. I might show you that a little bit too, actually, first hands-on. I agree the graphics are superb, and here they say it again, reminiscent of legendary RPGs like Baldur's Gate or Icewind Dale, and like Ultima Online, and some other people introduced me to, like Divine Divinity and Sacred, and Planescape Torment. So yeah, it definitely has that aesthetic to it. Here we go. Player opinions are taken into account when making game changes. That's interesting, but you know, a lot of people try to listen to their gaming community. Simple and fast access to help. So let's just kind of jump into it. I have my account open. It does take some loading when you especially the very first time you get into the game. So you saw it just flash by real fast for me, because I kind of had it preloaded already. But even after I've already played the very first time, there's still kind of this load in. But it does play within your browser. It's totally a browser-based game. What strikes me, this very first impression of it for me seems like it's very, I don't know, it really is immediately touched base with me as feeling like a full-fledged game. And I don't mean a full-fledged MMO or a full-fledged browser game. I mean, like, try to shift your thinking outside of the realm of online gaming and MMOs and what any of those stand for, and start thinking about console games, like older games like Planescape Torment, or, well, Planescape 2 Torment, or, you know, Sacred, and so on and so forth, Ultima Online, all those. That's my initial impression of it. It feels like it's a full-blooded video game. It's just feels different. I do have a quest right here. You see these icons are always up here. You have your quests you can look at and get information on. You can form a party. You saw me go into camp mode, and this is resting mode. When you hit this, you'll see a little tiny fire by that, so you can heal up your stamina and health between fights. Here's your equipment, which is interesting. tons of stats. I mean, look at this. That's just tons of stats to work with. And I'm only level 4. I've already spent mine points here. See, I've spent all my available points. I spent them on... I've been upping strength and dexterity, although I don't think I should be upping strength with dexterity, because strength is deal in melee. But I'll show you how it might not matter, and how you can probably make a really unique class. It doesn't seem like you're stuck to the formulaic or any kind of trinity, you know, things like that you think of in MMOs. Like I said, I've started thinking about this game not in the scope of it being an MMO at all. There is things like you're probably going to be grinding, killing things. Let's kill something right now. Now, you can have presets. You see this timer going? I'm just going to do this real fast, so just watch and I'll get to breaking it all down. So in between fighting, you have a turn to kind of set up your melee defense, your ranged defense, and your magical defense. And because I'm fighting these dogs, you can see I put a lot of available points all into melee defense. But you have these attacks down here, and I've currently got 3 of them assigned. And these blue, or these green levels are the percentage chance that attack will actually do damage. Now, I'm kind of getting hurt here. I don't know why that is exactly. I thought I should be killing these. That's almost dead, but that still has a lot of life. I'm probably going to die. I might get that one killed, but not that one, I don't think. Because I'm poisoned too, bleeding. I have 10 levels of bleeding. I mean, let me die. And to show you what happens with death. You can play a death card. So far, I've always gotten a lucky card. I mean, I've died 3 times and always gotten a lucky card. I'm lucky. Due to your lack of XP, death treats you kindly. And I actually got some bonus money and experience for dying. So that's kind of cool. I died and I got a bonus for it. So I can sit here and you immediately get revived in the nearest town in the healer. And this is what it looks like in stores when you actually walk into a building and you can buy some stuff. I haven't bought anything yet. I'm not going to bother. But now in this town I'll fight something else, like something easier, like some rats. But look at this. This is really kind of neat. Look at the graphics, are great. I'm totally enamored by this art style, totally. So each area is not terribly huge, but let's take a look at the map. You get kind of a really rough little sketchy map with points of interest on here. Right now I have a quest to get 3 jobs, and that's what these X's are. And to go to a different area, you load in. See how the steps turn the little yellowish green? And now I loaded into the dock. And look, there's another player running around. So you actually see them, but you can see how you don't have to be very far away from a person before they kind of disappear. But I think that's to really help load on the server. Like if I walk over here, all of a sudden, bam, saw this guy right here load in. So, and now I'll look at the lady at the dock disappeared. So I walk back over here, watch her there, and there she is. So not far, but you can go in buildings. You can hover over a door and see it change and highlight, and you'll load into that. Like if I go into here, this tavern, and there's things in here. And sometimes there's other doors and basements to get into. You can find objects to interact with. Like you might find a treasure chest that will highlight in red when you mouse over it. It means you can, just like a person, it means you can interact with certain objects in certain ways. You know, you can talk to people and try to get information, take on new quests. I'm really early in the game, level 4, so I'm just now getting started into the storyline. Like this one here, he's not very happy. So I can talk to this guy, and like he's like, and see how the dialogue is kind of like an ongoing dialogue with multiple choices to keep it going. That I like that. That's kind of interesting. Let's drink then. Aren't we drinking already? 10 volts of silver, $15,000 deal. You just can't stop, can you? I'll think about it. We'll meet here again soon. So I wasn't paying enough attention, but I just took on a quest that I can check my now blinking map quest log. Here's stuff I've completed. So go back to the city to look for interesting and profitable jobs. That might have been one of the jobs I just took. So I can heal back up here. There's rats right here. I can just fight. They're level 2. I can pretty much easily beat them. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to break down the combat a little bit more here. As soon as I heal up just a little bit more. So click on them, click the swords to attack. It'll load in. Now, I have nothing set. I can start with 12 AP, which I might earn more of later on as I progress through the game. I can spend all 12 of those points through defense and offense. Oop, there's 2 rats. So I'm going to spend on melee, because they're like melee attacks. They're not throwing arrows or anything at me. I'm going to spend 2 on here, and it gives me 10 AP left. I can click on this icon to bring up what attacks I have at my disposal. These I don't have yet. So I can pick, let's say, throw, and I can assign throw. And then I can use some of the points to assign how much, which will affect like the percentage chance that I'll hit this. So I put it on the 2 bars. I'm gonna hit, let's say, thumbs up. So I did my 1 attack. I'm just gonna switch turns again. But I'm gonna go ahead and assign throw again, and do another one. This time I'm gonna assign 3. And I still have a lot left, so I'm going to assign 1 more, and I'm going to do all 5 in that one. Now you can still miss, but now we can kind of, if we get bored of waiting for the timer, just click on the timer to speed things up and instantly start the round. Okay, so I'm like, well, I'm not really hitting with them too much. I'm going to back off 1 here and put 1 here. And then I'll start off with this next turn. And I've got a lot of bleeding going on here, and infection, but I won. So that was an easier fight. So now I can just heal back up. And if I want to get a little social going on, there's buttons at the top for news, mail, top list, friends, and chat. I can open this chat window up, and bam, there it is. I can even grow it, I can even enlarge it. So that's kind of nice. The interface is really nice. One thing I don't like is I shouldn't say, I haven't found a way to go full screen yet. Let's see if we have it in options. Here's showing some information on graphical quality. I currently have mine on best, so you can lower it if it's slowing down your computer at all. So I'm sure you could play this like on a Chromebook, maybe even via an app extension on your tablet like Splashtop. You can play it through that, and you can just adjust the graphical quality to help your playthrough. Although Splashtop doesn't really matter, it matters more for your main computer that you're playing it on. The options here shows some more stuff about the cash shop side of things. So you can buy platinum, so you can reset your stats. You can extend your friends list. You can reset your skills. You can buy certain things. You can buy big health elixirs, big mana elixirs, and stamina and stuff like that. You can buy these platinum keys for things, and other things I don't even know what they do. But there's also a premium status, like it's a monthly premium. Premium 1 is 100, plat, lasts for a month, up to Premium 3, which is 200 plat. And here's what you get. Premium 3 gives you plus 18 EXP, plus 18% gold, plus 18% gold XP and drop from Platinum Chest, plus 200 max. So you get all this, one random bonus every day. So you get all these bonuses by being a monthly subscriber, essentially. Now let's take a quick look at Platinum prices. I wanted to look at Platinum prices. Platinum, how to get Platinum one. Oh boy, let's see that Platinum. Okay, 50 Platinum, so 100 Platinum is $5.69. So for Premium 1, your first tier of monthly membership, that's $5.69 a month. Not too bad. And it was 250 Platinum for the tier 3 monthly, so that's $13.49 a month. Right? No, 200 Platinum, so it's less than that. But you'll probably end up having to pay, you know, to get the 250, because it doesn't look like there's a 200. So see, that's kind of a little bit of marketing going on there. And you can look at prices in pounds, euros, American dollars. So that's kind of a nice, helpful little thing for them, actually. I give them a bonus point for that, for actually having that in there. You can adjust audio. So let's go do a little something here. Let's actually pull off a quest or something. So let me check my thing list again, my thingy bobber quest. I'm gonna go into the city, and let me check again. These X's can be hard to pinpoint, but they do help give you a really general idea of where to go. So I need to go up here. That's what I'm gonna do. Just click around to move up there. Now if I wanted to, I could just fight stuff. Okay, so we're up here. I believe it's right around here. Double check. The map is me, so yeah. So it's probably inside this building right here, I'm guessing. Or it's up here. There's an upstairs part of the building. So this is like a storage room. Oh, it must be up here. Or it's in that building. See, there's lots of buildings you can go inside of. Oh, here's a chest. What's this all about? This is the chest room I can come to. Do you want to buy this? No, thanks. So I'm gonna go down here and go to this building, and then it might be talking to those guards or something, actually. So here, steps up. Oh, you can't go up. You can go down, though. So we'll talk to this dude here. What is it, citizen? Welcome to you. Is there anything I could help you with in this area? Listen, citizen, there's nothing going on in the entire empire that the authorities couldn't handle. Understood? Quest stage completed. So, I just, I need to talk to Mr. Bloom. Oh, he just appeared there. I'm guessing that's Mr. Bloom. Yeah, you're a godsend, but shh. Let's meet as soon as possible in the storage room beneath the town hall. See you later. See you later. So I need to go to the town hall now. Oh, it jumped me to it. Oh, you're here. I'm glad. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Wah, 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 wah. There's been a lot of fires lately in a nearby village. An arsonist. Oh, my goodness. I have no means to counteract this. That's why I need your help. Isn't that your job? That's right, but my enemies inside Town Hall want to get rid of me, blocking my decision. Do you think your enemies may be behind these fires? Shh. I know nothing. Think nothing and say nothing. I need help. I'll pay you a lot. Really, a lot. Alright, I'll take care of it. Really? Thanks. When it's all over, I'll make you rich. See, there's a little bit of translation or maybe or whatever that's going on there. I'll hold you to your words. See you later. So now what do I have to do here? Go back to the city to look for interesting, profitable jobs. I guess I have to go back to that. So there's also time tasks. I got into one. I had no idea how to finish. Don't get too frustrated right away, because even early on, things get, whoops. even early on, things can be hard to find, and things aren't. That's another reason I say don't get too much in the mindset of an MMO, because you're gonna expect to do things like an MMO, like which are streamlined, cookie cutter, like, oh, I have to grind, I have to do work to earn gear to do this, blah blah blah. I'm thinking this game's a bit different than that. There's definitely going to be gear to get and things to do. Let me find my quest log here and see what's going on. See, that's still marked. I'm not quite sure about that. That beeswax. I'm going to go over here and try to talk to a guard or someone over here. Maybe this person here. I have the sweetest apple in town. Perhaps later. Ask around in the Port Tavern or in the Town Hall. Where are they? Go away. I don't have time for it. Thank you very much. I'm sorry. Or I could say scumbag. I won't. I'll be nice. Let me try this other person here. There's a lot more to this game than I'm showing you as well. That's why this is kind of a first look on Browsy. I'm looking for work. Where are they? Oh, thank you very much. So Town Hall's over here. Let's just run over here real quick. But I'll definitely be coming back to this game. There's another player right there. Navi 1 or something. I think this is Town Hall right here. Let's jump in here. Oh no, this is the arena. Shoot. So there's arena stuff you can do. Team versus team, 1v1. I mean, we could try it. Oh, I have an active task. I don't want to cancel. Top players. I can look at top players. I think the Town Tavern is right here. So, there's certain people you can see I'm hovering over. I can highlight so they're interactable. I wanted to ask you some questions. Will I find a job here? Can you tell me something about this? What can I do for you to earn some money? I'd like to talk to him. It's like he's not being cooperative. But also, see, there's other blocked out options that I guess you gain access to depending on how you play the game. So I can talk. Look at all these options. Look at this. I mean, so you actually are kind of having dialogue with the NPCs. You're not just running to accept to kill 10 rats quest like in MMOs. Again, I try to avoid that, at least for now. I'm also guessing that there's going to be a lot of typical stuff, like killing the level up constantly, like I can fight again, fight some more rats. And now there's these presets. Here's a preset melee, and here's a preset attack. I'm going to take those off and boost my melee defense to tweak that, because they're basically going to be coming up to melee and fighting me, fighting me in melee. Whack! I am victorious! But I only got 7 experience for that, okay? So that might not be good to keep killing them over and over and over. Where's my... There's a way to take a look at equipment. Oh, I think it's under stats. So here's my experience bar. I've got 969 out of 1500 before I go up to level 5. Oh, it keeps track of deaths too. Honor alignment. So you have this alignment. It describes the moral perspective. The choices made in the game influence how your character is perceived by NPCs. Being evil will make the tasks for good characters unavailable for you. But the world of morally dubious activities stands wide open. Another way around. So it looks like there's good and bad tasks you can do, and you'll gain access to either or depending on how you allow your alignment to go. There's achievements, which I've gotten some already. See, you can basically kill quest or kill achievements and things like that. I've gotten a rat achievement already, I believe. You can check check out the news, you can do mail, talk to us again, like I said, chat. And that's about going to wrap it up for this quick look at Taern. But you can see that it's really, I don't know, it's really neat. And you know, my question for you is, do you think this is just another MMO, or do you think it's much more? Is this game maybe the first step in issuing in a new generation of really deep, full-fledged video games that you play within your browser in a, you know, in a really enjoyable way to experience a really large game. This game boasts that it's very large via the wiki, so I've yet to see it firsthand, but that's what I'm hoping to see and get into myself and find out just how big this game is. There's another game coming out based on a huge European role-playing game called The Dark Eye, but the online web game is called HeroCon. It's available in German right now to play, but it's not available in English yet. It's probably going in beta soon. That's another one I'll cover soon, and hopefully get to share with and just add to Browsy, because these games are great for coming back to later as well. But that's going to wrap it up for me. I'm Jeremy. This was Browsy. If you want to check out all my other shows, you can check out my channel on YouTube. Please leave a comment below. Let me know your opinions on what you think about where browser games are headed, whether a game like Taern is proof that games via browser are getting gigantic and having lots of depth, and even maybe breaking away from MMOs, or that kind of standard MMO feel. Let me know what your thoughts are on that, and I will see everybody next video.